Are you the kind of person that enjoys addressing the public? Do you know that you can earn money speaking in public? If want to earn money with this public speaking skill you've got, watch this video to the end. But first, please like and subscribe to this channel, and then sit back and relax. A few years ago, the American organization specialized in Gallup surveys and polls and published a study that said that only 13% of the working population enjoys their work. Since there are two sides to every coin, this is the same as saying that 87% of the world's working population doesn't enjoy or even hate what they do for a living. If we add to this the socioeconomic uncertainty that reigned many years ago when the so-called crisis began, we can safely say that a large part of the population is worried about losing a job that is not even fulfilling. Sad but true. Think about your day-to-day, everything you do from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. from Monday to Friday, and with all the sincerity in the world. Answer the question, do I enjoy my work? Do I like what I earn my living with? If the answer is no, don't worry. It is normal. Earn money speaking in public and take advantage of your skills. First, if you want to earn money speaking in public, there are 3 key steps you should take into consideration. The first step is knowing a simple way to earn money by speaking in public. The second step is knowing the 4 keys to speaking in public better than 99% of people. And the third step is knowing the formula to find skills that can bring you additional income. For a few years now, you might have been obsessed with finding and following your passion. We believe that it is the best way to achieve happiness and do something meaningful in life that helps to change our environment, contributing a grain of sand to change the world. To achieve your public speaking skill and earn money from it, here you go. 1. A way to earn money by speaking in public. Imagine getting a call from a wedding event planner asking if you officiate weddings. Although you had no previous experience officiating weddings, you agreed. You decided to venture farther into the field of professional public speaking, while not fully understanding what you're putting yourself into or the amount of danger you're taking. Still, it's a way of preparing yourself for a better and different purpose. Of course, in Miami and other beach places with a large tourist influx, there is a market for these events. But what if in your locality it is not like that? Or what if officiating weddings is not your thing? Opportunities are many everywhere. Just ask yourself the following questions. What sectors or events require speakers for which you are willing to pay? In my case, they were non-religious weddings because Miami is a very touristic destination that, due to its fantastic climate, attracts many foreigners looking to get married in an idyllic place. Who hires these services? In your case, event companies and wedding planners. How can you make yourself visible to those who hire these services? Your community needs good speakers. Investigate why to answer the questions above and act. You are not going to cover yourself with this, but it can mean a very interesting additional income. If someone offers you a great opportunity and you don't know if you can do it, take it and learn how to do it later. 2. 4 keys to speaking in public better than almost everyone. Okay, you got that first job. Fantastic. But the idea is not just to get a job. His thing is to be able to continue doing it consistently. Get them to hire you again. To do this, you have to fascinate. You have to love the people who have hired you in such a way that they are willing to recommend you for future jobs, and that you can show your positive testimonial publicly. If you've been speaking publicly for years, you would have realized that there are at least 4 keys that will almost ensure that you will be hired again. First is, have brutal content. That means that whatever you say at the wedding or event you're speaking at has to be liked by whoever hires you. For that, you have to spend hours planning such content. That means knowing who the public is and what moves them, being clear about the objective of the presentation, and writing a powerful message. According to experts, 80% of the success of a speech comes from having great content. Second is, know who the protagonists are. Just like in Hollywood movies, events of this type have a pecking order in the audience. This is because there are some people more important than others, to whom you have to pay more attention in planning, preparation, and staging. Investigate who these protagonists are and dedicate more effort to them. The third is, be brief. It's not about talking 5 minutes when they expected 30, but as a general rule, people prefer speeches to be a little shorter than a little or much longer. Understand your customers' expectations and be ready to talk 80% of the time. Between interruptions and last-minute changes, you'll end up talking 95% of the time and people will end up happy. Also, use simple language and short sentences and have an easy-to-follow structure. The public will feel that the time they have dedicated to you will have been worth it. And the fourth is, search for the conversation. Nobody likes to be lectured. The speeches that engage the best are those in which an emotional connection between speaker and audience is generated. And one of the most effective ways to do this is to make it look like a conversation. By maintaining eye contact and speaking like someone you trust, people will feel that connection, and rapprochement will be inevitable. But for that, you have to rehearse, rehearse, and rehearse. And when you think you've rehearsed enough, you still need to rehearse a little more. It is the only way to ensure that the content you know comes out fluent and natural at the same time. 3. A formula to earn money with other skills. Public speaking may not excite you. You get it, and you recognize that it is a very particular passion. But surely there are other things that you are passionate about and that you do very well, and with which you could help a lot of people if you spoke publicly about it. Are you not very clear about what those skills are? What are those things that you are passionate about and with which you can make your contribution and even lay the foundations for a new professional career? A useful way to answer that question is to know your genius zone. It is the coincidence between what you are passionate about and your expertise. In this link, you will find a simple exercise that will allow you to find your zone of genius and discover new professional possibilities that fill you up. Because there is no reason to live forever in the 87% of the Gallup poll. Let's grow the other 13%. How about you? Do these recommendations help you? Do you know of other ways to take advantage of your skills, including communication to make money today? If you do, let us know in your comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, the subscription button, and the notification bell to get notified when new videos are uploaded from this channel. Please share your thoughts about how to make money easily by speaking in public in the comment section below. Thank you.